Dylan.
It has been a while. I
Long
was,
time no see, I
we've
feel
said
like.
that a couple episodes in a row, but it's okay.
I know it's been a very sporadic summer, I feel like. Not only for us, but for the sport as well. I will say
Indeed,
that. So,
indeed. And my computer's giving me a bunch of alerts because I haven't turned my computer on since the last time we recorded. So
and you know what? That's okay. I'm change of scenery. I'm on my mom's laptop, if anything. So it is what it is.
it is what it is. But
It
we are
is what it
back. We have some stuff to talk about with F1, getting back into it.
Yes, yes,
Um,
yes.
just a lot going on in the world right now. So why not
I
come back
know.
and talk some F1 a little bit, make everything a
I
little bit
know.
better, right?
It's
So,
smoky
um,
and hazy outside, so
it's
can't
it's
do anything anyways.
it's it's not as bad as it was the last few days, but it's so disgusting. Like
True. It is so humid. I don't know if it's humid for you, but it is
it's
humid
humid and
here.
it smells like I don't know if you really had to deal with it, but like it smells just like
It's
ash everywhere. It's
it doesn't
terrible.
smell like it, but it's kind of cleared out, but it was like a bonfire. It was just so
Yeah.
hazy and it was like a fog. It was weird.
Ours was like I don't know how to describe it, but it was not good. It's
I
just kind of
gotcha.
disgusting. But
Yeah, it is
so
what
we
it
stay
is.
inside and record a podcast instead.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
getting right into it, we did miss a few races. We're not gonna go into all the races we missed because it's been a little
Yeah.
while. We're just gonna get back in the swing of things.
Yeah.
Um, but we do have to kind of mention that Kimi Antonelli has been dominating the season that we haven't talked about all that much. Uh,
Insane.
he won, I
I
believe, every single race except for one or two
I'm like
since we
shocked.
haven't
I
been on. So
did not believe he would have held his position, I guess you could say. But to be fair, I feel like this season could go any which way because you've got Antonelli with 179, Russell with 154, so he's not too far, and then Hamilton's got 147. So
the Lewis Ferrari Championship would do wonders.
all I'm saying is this could go anywhere.
I um I agree. I think it also is going to be interesting because the other teams are definitely catching up to Mercedes, and then Mercedes obviously is going to have their whole engine nerfing, I guess is the way to call it.
Yeah.
Um, but during that time, Lewis also got his first Ferrari win to stay on kind of par with everyone else. Both Mercedes had a couple technical failures and retirements, and Ferrari has not really had that yet, so it's kept
Any,
them
yeah,
kind of in the fray.
anything could
Um,
happen. And McLaren, I think, is somewhat
they're getting there, they're not there yet.
getting there-ish. I think you could say the same thing about Red Bull, I suppose you could say. All right, this season could go anywhere, and at the rate it's going, I mean, we're still what, only halfway through, I guess you could say.
I can't even keep track anymore because it's been so long. But, um, the McLaren and the Red Bull stuff is interesting because like McLaren's are around, but now Lando has a 10 place grid penalty today for this weekend that probably isn't going to help anything. And then
Mm,
the never-ending drama of Red Bull with Max Verstappen now again talking to McLaren
I,
apparently.
I just,
There's
I
also
don't,
there
I,
was people caught video of Max's representatives and his dad, I believe, talking with Helmut Marko, which I don't know. I don't think I ever sent you that, but
I,
that happened.
it is what it is, and I know I was catching wind of other, I guess, like the IndyCar. I know there was a bunch of movement in IndyCar recently as well. I think the in McLaren IndyCar just gained somebody. I forget who it was. Um,
I don't know.
there's just so much,
There's definitely a lot. So
so much rumor, I guess
I
you could say.
think it's safe to say that this is a Mercedes versus not even Ferrari, mostly just against Lewis fight. Because Charles has just had some bad luck. Obviously, he won last week, but um, I think Lewis has been the more consistent, which is awesome to see. I think
Yeah,
it's gonna come down to who's the most clean in terms of technicalities and technical abilities towards the end, which crazy enough, Mercedes doesn't seem to have it uh
no,
compared to Ferrari. So
No, I think they had a great beginning. I think anybody could admit that, but
yeah,
again, there's
means
still a
nothing.
lot of races left. There's still a lot of track to cover.
There is. But the other kind of interesting thing that may come with it is the races in the Middle East at the end of the season are in rumor
Yeah.
to be canceled because of the whole war in Iran. Similarly, races at the beginning of the year, which
I'm
could just make it harder for a team like Ferrari to come back because there's less races to deal with. However, they're also saying they might expand and just do a double header somewhere.
I know. I'm curious to see what they do. And to be fair, they do have enough retired tracks to do that, I
They
guess you
do.
could say.
But they also have to figure out the logistics. They also need to make an
Mhm.
announcement quick because right now, like the last two races on the calendar are Qatar and Abu Dhabi, right? Those are the two
Yeah.
that are going to be the issue, similar how Bahrain was at the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah.
With it being the last two races of the year, you can't just wait till the last minute to do it because say Lewis is or whoever may be down a couple points after Vegas,
It's not
and then they
gonna
just say, nope, that's it. Like you can't do
it's
that.
gonna cause
So
a lot of issues. And I think with already a lot of back and forth between the season in general, just the engines themselves and the cars themselves, like it would be a very underwhelming season for F1, especially given that I feel like even in general, there's so many new fans of the sport in the past 2 years with the whole big Netflix thing and just garnering attention, I guess you could say. It would be uh, not the best money-wise.
not at all. Looking at it, it sounds like um they're gonna need to make a decision before the summer break, which is crazy to think that we still have a summer break considering
Dude,
all
that's why
uh,
I'm like, this season has been like the slowest season ever in my life. I feel like I'm in awe that the fact that it's not even summer break yet.
um but it's interesting because there's also like there's scenarios that they're saying that they might try to make up Bahrain and Saudi Arabia later. Like it's all over the place. So
It's,
it's chaos to say the least. But F1's fun with chaos, always. So
yeah, I don't know.
mm,
It never fails to amaze me what they come up with, to be
it
quite frank
doesn't
with you. And who knows? I mean, I hope you're right. I do hope if they do end up canceling it, at least they'll
do something to make
hopefully
it a little
reschedule
better.
something. But like you said, that's a lot of
Or just
logistics.
make the announcement early so we know that Vegas is going to be in. I will say, I think Vegas being the championship deciding race could be fun.
Dude, does that mean should we go to Vegas this year?
Should we go to, we upgrade a little bit instead of just going to the
Should
Stout,
we
we
go to
go to
Vegas this
Vegas.
year?
That's a good idea.
Should we? Should we buy tickets now just in case?
I'm curious. Let's take a little look at how much F1 Vegas tickets are.
I don't know. I mean, I don't need like the super. I think your flights are going to be the most
The flights are
biggest
going to be the
issue.
most part, but
How much for GA
GA
tickets?
$809 per, which is standing room only, and that's crazy. $800 for standing room. What was Austin when you went?
Dude, I feel like I remember Austin was like 350, $400.
That's so you're paying less for you and your mom to go than one ticket here would.
Ah, see, because you could do the single day stuff, but yeah, the single day is the $50 tickets are gone. That's what bye-bye. Shocker.
Yeah. You're trying to tell me there's not more? Like really?
I
Or we
don't
could just like get a hotel at like Caesars or something and just overlook the
get
traffic.
a place on the yeah, I just walk around, I guess you could say.
Like, what are you gonna do? You're saying I can't walk the streets? Like, this is
Yeah.
America. This is America.
I wonder what they're going for on like
SeatGeek. See.
SeatGeek. Yeah, let's see. Wow.
F1 Vegas. My computer is
This computer.
not
Dude,
not
mine just
liking
did
this,
the
right?
same thing.
I
It
did.
literally
I
says
don't. I
not
just need a
responding.
computer. F.
Something's in the air. Everything's breaking.
The contrails from the plains
Dude, honestly.
spraying us. Shout out Maddie Metz for putting that in my head.
All right, let's look at SeatGeek.
I literally won't load. This is ridiculous. I hate this. I hate this computer sometimes.
Maybe everybody's thinking the same thing. See,
Yeah,
because I'm
everyone's looking
looking.
up F1 Vegas at the exact same time.
Yeah, let's see here. It's slowly getting there.
Nope, still
I,
not
I
showing. Okay,
feel like I should just try this on my phone.
probably a good shout.
Let's
Anyway,
see here.
while you're looking at that, the other couple bits of news that we do have to talk about. Ferrari fined for their tire use, which I don't really understand what's going on there. They got fined for it. There was an investigation. Doesn't seem like much. Seems like kind of a big nothing burger, but that could change very fast.
I heard they were getting like huge trouble, and then 20 minutes later, it was like, oh, they just got fined like five
That's
grand or
always
something,
how it goes.
€5, 5,000 € or something.
Always how it goes. And then Lando, 10 place grid penalty, like we kind of mentioned before. They're fitting a new battery this weekend already, or like the fourth one or something like that
Yeah,
season. 10 place grid penalty for every time he does it again. So he'll probably be starting P18. I don't know. We
who
the
knows?
qualifying's been a little bit tough for him the last couple weeks because it'll look really good and then everyone will just pass him at the end.
It's just, yeah. I Side note, I think it's out of the question. It's still $800 for just Saturday.
Oy. Yeah, I don't
Thursday's
think
like
we're going to
100.
Vegas. I'll enjoy Stout a little bit more this year, knowing that I don't have to spend that much money to go to
I,
Vegas.
I agree.
We'll run up $800 of drinks,
Love it. Let's do it.
or we'll buy new metal glasses or something like that. That 800.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Um. So yeah, Lando obviously that's annoying, and then Max Verstappen moving to McLaren. The rumors are swirling again, of course, with GP moving to McLaren in a couple years as well next year. There's only going to be more rumors. It's not stopping anytime
Yeah, it's never gonna stop.
soon. I don't know. He keeps saying that he doesn't want to be a distraction and then proceeds to make everything a distraction every year. So
Yeah,
I don't really
well,
know.
it's not much you can do about it. I think
But it
that's
is
just
going to make our
crazy.
driver prediction video more interesting because we still have to do that and there's going to be
I
changes.
know. We'll have to
So
do that. I don't know. I feel like I want to wait a little later season.
we probably should, but I think we should do it once summer break starts. And we'll go from there.
I
Maybe we
like
do it
it.
while I'm in Spain. That could be a shout.
I like it. I like it.
Um, and then yeah, free practices started today. With some shocking results, honestly. I don't know how much you looked at it, but FP1
Working on
saw
it.
Pierre Gasly crash. It was a pretty big crash, so that kind of
Yes.
put things to bed early. So I don't know if these really FP1 and FP2, I don't know if they're going to be totally accurate because Albon crashed in FP2 as well.
Yeah.
But FP1 saw Max at the top, which we haven't seen all season. Lewis P2, he seems like he's sitting P2 every single week now. Charles P3, Hadjar P4, Piastri P5, Kimi down P6, Lando P7, George P8. So Mercedes not great in FP1, which is
Nah, it's
interesting.
just first. It's free practice one. It is what it is.
Is what it is. Probably doesn't matter all that much. But Lewis being P2, we always love that. Um, and Hadjar quietly having a very good year, by the way.
I was just about to say he is
Like he's never going to be
just
like
behind Max. Yeah,
competing
he's
with
just behind
Max,
Max
but
in
like,
points. He's
but like
sitting
the
in,
first three races, I believe, at least the first two, he didn't finish because he
yeah,
crashed and then he
he's
had this
creeping
technical
back
stuff.
up there.
He's been very good after that. He almost had his first podium.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Gasly in Monaco changed that after they went back and looked at it,
Mm,
but
I know.
um, still pretty cool. He's looking very good. And then FP2 is where it got a little bit more normal. Kimi P1, Lando P2, Max P3, Lewis P4, Hadjar P5, Oscar P6, Franco P7, and George P8,
Crazy.
who's
Franco's
also having
crazy.
a quietly great year.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of guys on the grid that like you would never expect. Liam Lawson's having a really good year. Like, Franco's looking
Lindblad, I was
great.
gonna say Franco's doing great. Lindblad's been doing well. Ollie's been doing great, I would say.
Ollie's been doing great, but Haas has kind of took a turn for the worse the last couple
They
of
did
years.
take a turn for the worse, but I would say overall, I'm still impressed,
Impressed,
given
yeah.
I'd still consider him a rookie, but
The thing that I don't understand about all these like good results, right? Especially when you're looking at the Red Bull and the V carbs of the world, right? Liam Lawson's having a great year. Like objectively for his standards and for what this car has, he's doing great. Like he's right with
yeah.
Lindblad, if not ahead. I'm not sure. You have it up. Is he ahead of Lindblad?
So your top 12. So you go Kimmy, George, Hamilton, Leclerc, Norris, Piastri, Max, Hajar, Gasly, Lawson, Lindblad,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ollie.
Lawson's ahead
Hamilton.
of Lindblad,
hmm
which is nuts.
By
Um,
literally 19 points.
and they're now apparently replacing him next year. They don't want him back, which makes no sense.
I have no idea
It's
why.
it's not official, but I'm gonna save this all for the driver prediction video. But Liam Lawson does not deserve to not have a seat next year. Like
That,
he's
and
racing
I've
really
also
well.
seen Bottas maybe out of a seat as well
That's
in
not as
Cadillac.
shocking because Cadillac's gonna want to get younger. They were probably testing to see who's gonna be better between Checo and Bottas before
Yeah.
bringing someone
And
younger in.
Stroll, so you have Stroll, Perez, and Bottas, and Hulkenberg, who have yet to score a single
Which
point
is
this
also
season.
crazy because Nico should have a point, but the other three I get. But Bottas has not looked good, and then Aston Martin, what a disaster they've been. Talk about a fall from grace when Fernando Alonso is competing with for wins with Max Verstappen, prime Max Verstappen, and now 2, 3, is it 3 or 2 or 3 years later,
It's
they are
just,
just struggling to finish a race. Like that's crazy. But
it sucks.
yeah, I don't want Fernando going out like that. I want him to go
I
one more good year,
I
go
know
somewhere else.
if
Like
at least something, I'm sure hopefully somebody will give him a
just anyone but Aston.
chance or something. Who
Anyone
knows?
but Aston.
Who knows?
Um, but with that, FP3 hasn't happened yet, qualifying hasn't happened yet. We have some predictions to make.
Yes,
We're
yes,
not
yes.
going to talk about our last week's predictions or last episode's predictions because it's been a while. So we're going to keep the score at 36-12. We'll go back and look at it later. Maybe Sydney
Love
gained
it.
some points on us. Um, I don't really know. But with it, should I start? Should we go? Do we want to go place by place this time? We usually
Yeah,
just
we
let everyone go, or
yeah,
either
let's
of
go
us
place by
go.
place. Do you want to
Okay.
start top or bottom?
I think we start bottom, but I need a minute to just think about this
I
stuff.
need to think about this. Okay.
Trying to just
Uh,
think how I want to frame this, Because, like, unfortunately, Lando's probably not a part of this because he's going to be so far down.
I also agree with that.
I'm going to cook. I'm ready.
I I really don't know.
I'm ready. I'm ready for P5 when you are.
I have P5 already. I'm trying to do my other ones.
It's going to be so wrong, but
I
I see
agree
what you're
with you
doing.
on this, and I think I'm just doing my wild guess on it.
All right. Mine are
Really?
all in. Mine are all in. And it's actually not too different.
It's
Surprising.
same people-ish,
Same
different
people, just
order.
different orders. But P5, care to explain yours first?
Well, I
Who does that
mean,
mean you have out? Actually, no. Okay, I see. Go ahead.
obviously no Lando, because
Yeah.
I just don't think there's any possibility. I have Oscar P5, A, just because again, I think McLaren is getting better, but I just think they're consistently mediocre in that way.
Anything?
They
That's
haven't shown
perfect.
anything, and I still think they can compete. I think that could be swapped out for like Charles or any, you know what I mean? Charles or gosh, maybe even Hajar at this rate. I don't know,
That's what's
but
good.
I think it makes sense. I think consistency wise, I think they're a P4, P5 team, if anything, as
I
of
think
right
that's fair.
now. I don't know.
That's
Uh,
fair.
yeah.
For my P5, I went George Russell, which is a little lower than we're usually expecting out of him. But just based on free practice, the first two practices, he hasn't looked particularly good. P8 in both. Obviously, the crashes don't help him, but I think the guys ahead of him, not necessarily that they're racing better, because very few people have been racing better than George Russell, with like Kimmy and Lewis probably being the only two. It's the fact that they've looked very good this weekend. They've looked very improved over the last couple of races. Um, and they're just better drivers, like straight up.
Yeah.
But I went George P5, and I'm confident in that. P4, I'll go first for P4.
Go for it.
I went Max Verstappen. He's looked better. Red Bull kind of slowly figuring it out. I think he also kind of thrives in chaos. When there's
Yeah.
chaos around him, he just races better. The chaos is finally starting to come up. Obviously P1 and FP1, P3 and FP2 probably isn't going to have the long-term race pace to have that the entire time, because they'll be able to hold some positions. But I would not be shocked if Max qualifies like P2, P1, but just can't hold it for the entire race because the car's not going to keep up, right? So
So fair.
P4.
So fair. I'm gonna do your P5 as my P4. So I've got George. I think just this kind of same reasoning. I think the people I've got ahead are have potential to place ahead of him and drive better or have shown that they can. And again, Mercedes, it's uh, having some issues. I think with just Kimmy being the shining star of that team for this season, I don't really expect George to turn it around, I guess you could say. I
Yeah.
don't know. So, yeah, not really
Fair.
much reasoning there. It just felt right.
That is fair. P3, we'll go alternating and go again.
P3, I've got Lewis.
Interesting.
Strong season for him, I think, the past couple races and whatnot. And again, Ferraris, I think, taking a turn for the better rather than the worse for right now.
Which is so nice to see. That doesn't happen very
It
often.
doesn't happen very often. And I think Dylan and I were talking before. Lord only knows the difference between the top three could be a literal WDC for Ferrari with Hamilton on. So it's,
Be nice.
yeah, I would say I'm gonna have faith in my P2 a little bit on this one. So I'm gonna stick with Lewis and P3. So
And I like your P2. My P3, Kimi Antonelli. Um, he probably should have won the race in Britain, but Max's issues kind of prevented that.
yeah,
However, if you are catching my drift, you're going to realize who I haven't picked so far, and it's both Ferrari drivers. I am on the Ferrari train. Finally, they've brought me in because I want Lewis to do well. Charles, I love. Like, I don't have any issue with either Ferraris. I love Lewis. I'm not gonna say I like Ferrari as the team. Obviously, Italian. I'm an Italian stallion. I gotta love it. I love Ferrari a little bit, but like McLaren will always be my team. If there's a team I want after McLaren, it would be Ferrari, and they've got me back. So I think they're going to surpass Kimi in the next couple of weeks. They're gonna do it this week. I'm not gonna say what order they finish. You can probably guess based on everything I've said today. But Kimi's P3, not anything that he did wrong. It's just I am a Ferrari truther from now on,
I like it. I like it.
which is
What
just
am
gonna
I
make
on?
me stupidly annoying for the next couple episodes. We're gonna be
What
back
am
doing
I
this
doing what?
consistently.
P1 P2 and P1 now?
I'm gonna do P. Well, I'll let you do P2 because I'll do P2 and P1 together. You
All
can
right.
honestly do the
So
same thing.
I that's fine. So I've obviously got Oscar George Lewis. And then P2, I've got Max. I'm gonna have a little bit of faith for Max this weekend. I think Del made a great point. I think he thrives in chaos, and I think with all of these rumors, and obviously with how the car has been going now, who knows? He'll probably pull something out of left field for all we know. I'm
That's
gonna have a little bit
facts.
more faith in him. He's proven time and time again for the past countless years. I can't even remember how many years now that he's an unbelievable driver. So. I'm doing max P2 and then P1. I think we're gonna have little Kimmy for me just because again, I think he's proved his point, and I think he's here to stay. So,
It is pretty funny that I'm just realizing what I just said. I said I'm an Italian stallion. I have to support my Italian team. I did that while bashing the Italian driver for saying that he wasn't
yes,
going
you
to
did, but that's okay.
win.
That's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Um, I have no argument with what you're saying because I think Kimmy very well can just run away with this entire season,
And
but
I don't see why not.
I don't
So,
see anything saying that that's not going to happen. For me, you could have guessed where this was going. P2 Charles, P1 Lewis. Lewis has just been better than Charles the last couple of weeks. He finally likes the
yeah.
car. He finally likes the team. Maybe it's the Kim Kardashian curse. I don't know. Maybe it's not a curse. Like,
Did you see them surfing the other
I
day? I
did
can't
see
I
that.
yeah.
Lewis and Kim are living the dream right now. So, um, they're gonna add to that dream with a win this weekend. It's gonna be great.
True.
Lewis is back. He didn't win in Britain, which was shocking. That was funny. You just covered your face with your hat. That was pretty
I know, I didn't mean to
funny.
apologize.
Um, he's back. Lewis is winning. Charles is getting second. We're cooking. So,
I like it.
um,
I like it.
let's do our bonus and then let's do F1 Predict if it's still open. I don't actually know if it is, but
I don't know if it is. It might be closed.
I'm gonna let you while I go check if F1 Predict is on. You're gonna do the number for both of us. So,
Gotcha. All right, what do we do? 6 to 21, 20?
yes, 22 now.
22, thank you.
We're
13.
Who's that for?
Doesn't matter. We could both do 13.
Okay, I like it today. Switch it up. Let's go.
Let's both
13,
do 13.
oh,
I like it.
13 and 13. All right. I am listening, but I'm still checking in if one predict is up, so I'll let you
All
go.
right. I think I'm gonna do.
And I'm trying to think of who I'm gonna do.
You know what? It's been a while. I'm gonna have a little faith. Just gonna do Ollie.
Okay.
I like it. Again,
Do have time
Haas
for predictions.
kind of tanked a little bit.
I'm feeling like that's a
Um,
little ambitious for Haas, the amount that they tanked. I don't know.
I have a little faith in Ollie. I don't know. What did he
I'm
finish? He finished P12 in Silverstone.
okay. Fair enough. Um, you took my go-to. I always like taking Ollie for everything, but
He's finished P12 the past, let's see, Austria.
this is how you know how little we've paid attention the last couple of weeks.
Dude,
In
is
Austria,
he
he was P14.
he was P14.
Catania, he was 17, but he didn't finish.
Yeah.
Monaco, he was. Where was it?
He DNF'd.
In Monaco? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, then it's me for 13. Huh. Mm-hmm. Franco Colapinto.
I
I'm
like it.
feeling it.
I like it.
Franco Colapinto, which is still like solid for an Alpine, but and I saw that is up. Um, we're gonna go Franco P13. And I'm also just trying to
Okay.
remember what happened in the British Grand Prix because Kimi was out of the points. I'm trying to remember what happened because he was having a good race. I think he got a penalty actually, and then Max's crash screwed him. That's I believe what happened.
I could not tell you. And I honestly completely forgot about our F1 fantasy.
Oh, I'm winning right now. My dad keeps telling me that I'm winning, and I haven't made a single change, so I have not touched it.
I'm
You've
like,
not been good at all, but
dude, well, it's because I've had McLaren.
all right. I am ready for predictions when you are.
Okay, let's go to predict. It's loading. Make your predictions. Let's do it. All right, predict the podium. We already did
Did
that.
that already. But pole position,
Oh wait, hold on. I did. Pole position.
I want to be bold, but I'm not going. Actually, I'm going to be kind of bold.
I'm gonna do Kimmy.
I'm going to do Lewis. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm going to do Lewis. I'm going to stick to the guns.
I like it.
All right.
Who
Who
qualifies
qualifies highest?
highest?
Bortoleto and Colapinto.
Pinto.
I am on the Franco train right now, so
I'm gonna have to join you because doesn't Argentina also play?
they're in the World Cup final. This is true.
Yep. So,
This is true.
all
Uh,
right.
will Racing Bulls get both cars into Q3? I'm gonna say no. I think one of them does. I don't think both of them do. And I think
Not in
that
the
is
top
going to be Williams.
10. Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that one, not on the top 10.
Fastest pit stop.
I'm gonna go
When in
McLaren.
doubt,
Why
choose
not?
Ferrari pit stops.
I'm
That's
gonna do
crazy.
McLaren because I think we need to switch something
You
up
know what?
here.
I'm gonna go Red Bull because that seems like a bargain. They say if they get it, it's 25 points. Sure.
All I get.
I'm gonna double it down because 50 would be sick. How many
I like it.
classified finishers? I'm gonna say neither of the Aston Martins finish, so that's two less. I think there's gonna be at least two crashes based on the practices. 17.
You say 17?
Yeah, which is the least
Should
amount
I
of
take
points.
the over or the under of 17? I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go 18.
18. Okay, I like it. Which of these teams will score the most points between Red Bull and McLaren?
I'm gonna go McLaren.
I'm gonna go Red Bull purely because of Lando's penalty. And I'm actually gonna double down on that. That's pretty kind of free, honestly. Most positions gained by a driver in the race. It's gonna be Lando. Like I'm telling you now, it's gonna be Lando unless he crashes.
Yeah.
So let's think. Let's just think here, right? He qualifies, say, P6. He starts P16. He'll make up those six pretty quick to get in the points again.
Yeah.
He'll then probably get back up to
I'd say he'll
P8.
be like top of the midfield. I would say like
So
P7, P8.
he's gonna make up 8 spots. That's what I'm
I'll
going.
do I'll do 9.
Okay. So you think Lando, if he goes P6, then he'll start P16. You think he's gonna
And just
make it
work his
up to P7. I think he's gonna make it up to P8. Sounds about right.
yeah, P7.
Okay. Who will set the fastest lap? Max Verstappen on fresh tires.
I agree with that, and I'm gonna double down on that.
Will we see a new Belgium Grand Prix winner? Both Ferrari drivers have won it. Neither Mercedes driver has won it.
I'm gonna have to go yes with my
I'm going to say
P1.
no because I said that Lewis was going to win. So, with that, predictions are done. Since you
Beautiful.
mentioned fantasy, we can look at it because I'm
I
correct.
I'm not even gonna make any changes. There is no hope for me here.
That's the wrong way to look at it, but it's
There is no hope for me here. I forgot I only have one team.
I am doing great. Wow.
Dude,
Um,
I think I need to get rid of Haas. I'm gonna make some changes. I lied.
our leagues.
Mm,
Team 2 is in P1. All right. So, fantasy. Wow, I'm killing you guys. Jesus. Um, I'm up 300 points on my dad in fantasy. That's pretty sick. And you are dead last. That's tough.
Dude, I know. That's why I said I'm like SOL.
So I have
I'm
2,005 points. Sydney has 1,274. I don't mean to
all right.
laugh.
I made some switches. I
Let's hear
switched
it.
to. I'm really heavy on the racing bulls. I did McLaren Racing Bulls, and then I went Norris Hadjar, Ocon Lawson, and Lynn Blad.
Okay. I think I'm also going to make a change if I can. I don't know if I have the money to.
So I switched Bortoletto for Lynn Blad, and then I switched out Haas for Racing Bulls.
I don't have the money to make any changes. Right now, my team that's winning is Lewis, Lawson, which are two great picks, right? but then Nico, Perez, and Bottas. So three
Oof.
bad drivers. But I have first Ferrari and Mercedes.
Well, there's your answer. Yeah.
So that would be why. So that one's gonna stay because I can't really do anything on it. The other team, I have Charles, Russell, Behrman, Lindblad, Checo, Audi, and Ferrari. Can I afford to swap out? I can't. Wow. Jeez.
I had like a million. I have point
Wait.
one right now
I'm
left.
gonna take out Ollie and Charles. I'm gonna add Lewis and well, that's not great. No,
Yeah,
no, I'm
it's
not.
kind of
I'm not
hard. It's
changing anything. Like this team's fine.
kind of hard.
It's really hard.
It is what it
Oh, wait. Does this work?
is.
If I go Bortoleto and take Russell out for Lewis, that does work. And I have a lot of money left, actually. What? You know, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. I am so confused what I'm doing. Take Lindblad out, put Bortoleto in. Take Russell out, put Lewis. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Russell, there's a lot I can do here. Hold up. I am dumb. Give me a minute. That's crazy. Russell's the most valuable driver right now.
Well, yeah, because he's perfectly consistent.
Yeah, but why is Kimmy so low then?
Because I don't know,
Hold up. Wait a
probably
minute.
crashed out more than
I'm cooking
Russell.
here. Give me a minute. Get off my team. Kimmy's on my team. Fuck you, George. Well, excuse me. That was a little aggressive. Take Charles out. Oh, this other team might be cooking now. All right. So I
I
took
get it.
out George and I took out Charles. I put in Lewis and Kimmy. I have money left over. Checo, get off my team. Um, Never mind. Checo, I need you to stay. Get back on my team. Audi, get off my team.
Yeah, but you can't do
Oh,
anything
can't
else,
can't
dude.
change
It
anything there.
sucks.
So I just have 1.6 million left for nothing?
You're just gonna have to bite it.
Hold up. I'm sorry. You're waiting here with me to figure this out. 1.6. So 7.2 is not enough. 6.8. I could get Albon instead of Lindblad.
Albon.
Sure. 1.4 left. Wait, wait a minute. Awesome. God, man, what am I doing? I'm crumbling.
I have no idea.
Oh my God, what's going on? Oof. All right, sure. We're doing that. We took out, oh, wait, no, we're not. Like, Charles for Lewis, George for Kimmy, Lindblad for Albon, but I don't know if I want that.
Oh, I
I'm
can't
keeping
help you
here a little
there.
too long. I'm sorry. Give me a minute.
Gotta eat
I'm on
dinner,
Philip.
man.
No, wait, no. Lindblad stay. What are we talking about? All right, no, no, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good now. Lewis for Charles, Kimmy for George. Done. This other team is about to pop off.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
Can't
So now that
relate.
that's settled, um, yeah, we're back. This is good.
I love it. It's been too long.
It has been too long, but it's always fun when we do this.
It has been too long.
Um, so yeah, we're gonna be more consistent. We're gonna see you guys next week,
Yes, I love it.
and we're gonna talk about some more F1. So thank you guys all for watching. As always, follow, subscribe,
Like,
share, all that stuff.
subscribe, share, tell your friends.
And we'll see you later. See you later. Peace out.